I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine tree trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back. Giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From pine tree trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Stratify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place, my target set high. Pine tree trader strategy, under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup I see, I'm playing my part. Yeah, pine tree trader, Apex, take profit, stratify. We're in the game, you can't deny. From inside to outside, we're ruling the charts. Building our wealth, breaking hearts, peace out. Yeah, pine tree trader, Apex, take profit.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? Kato in the house. Lay. Dean. What is up? How was you guys' day? Mine was pretty good. I didn't really I didn't really degen any accounts or anything, so that's a good sign. I actually took another base hit on the Apex. They're right up there, pretty close to getting payouts on some of them, so no pressure. Gonna get some Apex for open. Nice, thank you. I think there's news tomorrow, right? CPI. Yeah, that's a good. That might be a good day to do a little degen. Do a little degenning in the morning. Means I'd have to get up early though. The market is very slow now. Yeah, very slow. It's literally not moving. What's up, Debt Wolf? What's going on, man? Real Robot. What's up, Kev? Offrey. So yeah, let's take a look at the market here. So the hourly chart, we are, no surprise, right back to 25,000. This seems to be the theme, right? Every single night we're right back at that 25,000 mark. It's a little annoying, to be honest with you. I wish we'd break out of this spot. I tried to short this morning. I was up 80 points, ended up getting stopped out for break even. Yeah, it's up 80 points. I took the break of this trend line here. Let's get rid of this here. Took the break of this trend line. Ended up, getting about 80 points out of it. Let it come back and hit me and break even. I was looking for the push back down into this gap, but so far it wants to hold. Lost penny. We're going up or down, or we blow it up. I don't know. I think, boy, the market seemed like it really wanted to push down at the end of the day. It really was looking a little bearish, but then it ended up just popping right back up 25,000. We started to get this push down here. I'm thinking to myself, maybe we push down into that gap. So it's tough. I mean, we're right back at the exact same level as yesterday. Right back at that same level. Bro, you just go to Pine. Is that the one that's gonna end tonight? Yeah, so that promo is gonna end tonight. The Apex promo. So if you look, let's see. I think it ends at midnight. I don't know what's gonna be. Yeah, it ends in 6 hours, so midnight. I don't know what's the next promo is gonna be or anything, but yeah, that's the one ending. So if you're picking up any of those Apex accounts, I don't really know what the new sales are gonna be, especially with the new accounts. Like we're basically used to like the old 80% off, the 90% off, things like that, and then the promos with the activation fees. But now with the new accounts, I don't really know what's gonna be. I don't know. Kev Low in the house. Took a few ticks as I cut a winner short. Oh man. Real Robot in the house. DL Smith, what's up? Oh, appreciate you, DL. I try. You guys catch me on My Finding Futures TV this morning. That was a fun stream. It feels like a Monday to me. I think because I was off yesterday. Tan lines don't work. Big tick, yeah. What's up, Rufio? No more buy, sell, stop methods allowed on evals? No, not really. Bulenox. You could do it with Bulenox probably, but Bulenox got a little bit higher activation fee. I think it's $140. So, and they only have Rhythmic. So if you're trading with Trade Evade or anything like that, it's tough. But I mean, you can still trade the news with some of the evals. It's just risky, right? And you have the daily drawdown, a daily loss limit, and all that stuff. So much more difficult. Oh, the activation fee, Kato. I think. Let me find out. Now they've changed that. I'll find out for you. Oh, thank you, Weber. Appreciate that. Apex is funny. 80, 85. What a deal. Get serious with these stupid ass discounts. Yeah. Yeah, it's always been that way, Chizard. I mean, it's always been that way with the Apex deals. What's up, Rage GT? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could get get extended. I don't know. We'll see what the deal is, Kato. I'm sure there'll be another sale after, but we just don't know what it is. Right, Chazard, yeah. I know it's tough for us to remember too. I mean, there's always something. It's always something to remember. Tony Lane's in the house. I think I said what's up. What's going on, man? Have you ever heard of a code for a pro reset to take profit? No, Gary Ray, no. I think the activation fee is like kind of set in stone right now with the Apex deals, but I'm not 100% sure. So the Apex, you know, with a $99 activation fee and the $79 activation fee for the old accounts, $99 for the new accounts, I think it's set in stone. I'm talking to Myth about it right now. He thinks the same thing, so check that out. But yeah, no codes for the pro resets. Really though, like the pro resets, I mean, teach his own, right? But I mean, that stuff can add up. That can really add up. You can buy 5 accounts evals for the price of one. 50K eval. 50K reset, pro reset. So I got my pro account up. I did some trading. Let's take a look at my calendar here. It's probably a little messy. I was trading it quite a bit. So here's the pro account. Yeah, 70% win rate. That's not too bad. 161 trades. Let's see the degeneracy on it. Let's see. 3 Nasdaq trades right there. Took a big hit. Took a loss there. But overall, just taking the base hit trades, 350, 335, 315, 740. That was a nice trade. Took a CL trade right there for $590. And then I was like, wow, I better just trade the micros. And I started trading micro CL. So MCL. And was doing pretty well with that. So that's what I got going on right now. This is my pro account. Not quite over the buffer yet, but getting there. Got a little drawdown right there. Average winning trade, 7 minutes, 35 seconds. Average losing trade, 7 minutes. So that's pretty good. Longest winning trade, 37 minutes. Average losing trade, 11 minutes. So usually my average losing trade is worse than the average winning trade time, right? Let's see. Average winning trade, average losing trade. All right, so that needs to be improved. So I need to hold on to my winners a little bit longer. So this is my very much a discretionary trading account. You can see I got in the drawdown right there, 1,695, and then popped right back up to 2,300. So this is the account I like to push the button on if I'm gonna push the button. This is the one I like to degen a little bit. So not too bad. And the Apex accounts looking mighty fine, guys. Look. Take a look. Apex accounts looking really good. Now, I've been struggling trying to pass a My Funded Futures account. I've been trying to pass one of those. I finally got one passed yesterday and then blew it. So, yeah, the struggle is continuing on the My Funded Futures. So what I'm going to do is trade mostly those on stream. I'm on My Funded Futures stream tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. And, yeah, so the Apex accounts right now looking pretty good. You see the balances are looking really nice. 2,840. So grinding up there. I think I'm on day 10 or 11 on those, maybe even 12. So that's pretty much what's going on right now with my trading. So no payouts today, no daily payouts. That depresses me. I don't get payouts, daily payouts. I love those. John buys distressed real estate. Coney Gold, Moto Timo in the house. How do you click on the performance tab in Tradeovate? Oh, yeah, I just drag it over, right? I drag it over to the screen and then just click this button up here, and then just go to, like, if you go today, it shows today. Was this today's trading? Yeah, this was today's trading. Look at this. 100% winning trades today. This doesn't include last night though. So I think after midnight it is considered the next day, even though in futures that's not really the case. But that was today's trading. So yeah, that's how you do that. So that's the old pro account. I passed this account. This account is 100% passed. So I just got to flip this. And then I'm working on this one. This one's actually in drawdown. This one's slightly in drawdown. So a little bit red on that one. Trader University in the house. What's up? I missed you guys. I missed you. Coach Set, what's up? Fine, had a rough day. Was close to payout for Lucid and had a huge loss to silver. Oh, man, Dynamite. Been there, bro. I've been there. That's the thing. Is like, I've been there. Glad to hear it calm me down. Yeah, I mean, I've been there. I told the story. My worst loss, I think, as far as a prop payout was, I was up $9,000 on a XFA, and I wanted 10,000. Won 10,000, and I was eligible for a payout, and I didn't take it, and then ended up blowing the account, the whole account. And that was like before I even got payout, so that was the worst. That one really set me back. I remember for a few weeks, like I just felt very tilty. It was hard to get it back, you know. Yeah, I live for the grind, learn to love the suck. What's up? We got market opening up here in about 10 seconds, guys. Good luck. What's up, Dominican Trader in the house? JLB, what's going on? Peter, what's up? Do you scalp or hold routine wins? I mixed, depending on the account, but I'm kind of considered a scalper, so it all depends on who you ask. All right, like today, I tried to hold a trade. I tried to look for a good push down into the lows, into that gap down into here, and it came back against me, and I was 80 points in profit. But a lot of times on stream, you're catching me take, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 points. So it's, and some that would be considered a scalper, so some people would consider me a scalper. But I don't know. I guess I would kind of consider myself a scalper. I'm not looking for big swing trades usually. Sometimes during stream, I'll catch one and I'll look for, a good 100 points or something like that. But happy kids in the house. Patience waiting for my entry model is kryptonite. Yeah, that's huge, right? Hey, Michelle. It's huge. It's about patience. I mean, it really is about patience where, we're not patient with the evals. We're not patient with the funded accounts. If it says you can get a payout in one day, I want to get paid out in that one day. It's, that's just a recipe to blow up, really. You're going to go through a lot of accounts that way. Got to scalp days like this? Yeah, Tuck. I've been holding overnight. Was wondering if you do the same. I don't hold overnight. I struggle with that. It affects my sleep. I end up waking up. Even if I wake up, I tend to check the market. Even if I have a stop loss and I take profit, it affects my sleep, and I just don't like doing it. I used to do it a lot with stocks. I used to swing trade stocks all the time, but for some reason on futures, it wakes me up. But yeah, you can have some nice moves, and especially the overnight. I would like to learn how to do that more. With prop firms, I can't hold through the market close, but like from now to, like, it's funny, last night I was holding a short. Yeah, I was holding a short somewhere. I think it was through here. And it was getting late. You can see it's like 11 o'clock. And I was just like, I got to get out of this. So I just hopped out. Guys, you know what's funny about last night? not gonna, not to toot my own horn, but if you guys remember me trading last night, I covered my short, and literally it was the bottom, and it rallied after that, and I hopped off stream. It literally was the bottom, and the only reason why I covered my short was because I was tired and I wanted to get off stream. And it happened to rally as soon as I hopped out, and it literally, that was the low. I mean, let's see if, what account was I trading? Was it this account? Let's see if it shows. Yeah, it was right here. It was this account. Remember, I covered the low right here. 24,838.25. That was last night, just before I hopped off stream. So how about that? Just a little lucky, right? It was actually no, that was no reason. The only reason was why I trailed my stop, because I wanted to get off stream. And then I hopped off stream, and then I'm like closing out the stream and everything and emailing someone or whatever, and I look and I'm like, holy cow, I'm like, the market is just rallying. I said, I'm glad I covered that short, because that would have really sucked. But yeah, that was funny. So yeah, we went short off the trend line break last night. So this was the trade of the day. We ended up getting chopped up real bad to start the stream, and then we had this trend line break here off the inside bar, and I ended up going short with 3 micros. Took one off there, took one off there, and then covered the rest right here. And then it rallied, and it has not gone back to visit that area whatsoever. And the funny thing is like, this is like a broken record, but we're right at that 25,000 mark again. We're right there. I mean, can we just break out of this? Look at the daily chart. Look at this consolidation right here at 25,000 on NQ. Like, we got all kinds of news coming out. You know, you got inflations, you got wars, you got all kinds of stuff, and yet the market just loves to stay right here. Just nuts. Let's take a look at gold and silver. So gold and silver and oil. Oil's popping up. Gold's right at the VWAP here. Put in a big outside bar, but it's that very first one. Not so sure about that. Hopefully we get some good market movement. I still think Nasdaq will eventually get down there and push that into this these gaps, but it doesn't have to, right? It doesn't have to fill those single prints. Maybe during CPI tomorrow. So we got CPI in the morning. That might be what happens, you know? I thought I was only... yeah, affects the sleep in the overnight trades. Yeah. Yeah, you know who's really good at that is Nutty Bar. No one knows what he does or what his setup is, but he's very, very, very good at an overnight swing. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, like, his accounts, sometimes in the morning, he'll have a few accounts that are pretty big green. Well, what he's doing is he's swinging the overnight, I think. And he has a specific setup, and he has that secret sauce that no one knows. Dave Mack in the house, what's up? You're gonna scalp on one and hold on another, routine wins. Yeah, so that's what I do. So I do something very similar where my accounts that I copy trade together, I just take base hit on it. So I'll just take a base hit scalp. And then on my Take Profit Trader Pro account, this is one right here. This is the one that I trade pretty aggressively. I'm gonna try to flip this account real quick. So just close your eyes. I'm just gonna flip it, get in and out, just so I can get a trading day in. So I'm in and I'm out. So I'm in and I'm out. I made 50 cents. Pretty good, right? So that counts as a traded day. Take Profit Trader, because you got to trade it for five days. But I'm already over the profit. So it's 50% consistency, but I'm already over the profit. So I just need to flip the account. So that's that. So I'll move on to this account now. Now, for those that don't know, like with the old Project X, you used to be able to manually lock out each individual account, but you can't do that with Trade-of-8. It does have the manual lockout button, which is sweet, but you can't lock it out. Each account. If you hit this manual lockout button, it locks out every account that you have on that platform. So if you have, say, 5 Take Profit Trader accounts or 5 Lucid accounts, if you hit manual lockout, it locks out every single account. I learned that the hard way yesterday. Let's go, Ami. 2K payout. Let's go. That's awesome. Coach Fred in the house. I've been so disciplined lately, though, Pine, so you'd be proud. I mean, that's okay. I mean, just a little slip up, that's fine. When I make my first profit, I've been closing down on the day, been working until I broke my rule today. That's it. You know what happened? You broke the rule, so yep, you broke the rule. That's yeah, you're gonna get there for sure. You'll get it right back. Discipline is key. Sticking to your rules is key. Like I like to keep, that's why I like to keep one account where I can kind of break my rules. You know, I try not to, but like I call it a degen account. Apex, I'm not really trying to break any rules. My own personal rules, I'm just looking for those little base hits. Sinister Scalper, oh, you watching? Yeah, that was a good trade, huh? All right, here, market's trying to push down here, 24,988. Might be a little lame. If it gets too lame, we'll just sling some gold. Man, I'm gonna say that every single time. Oil contracts, oil contracts. Keep saying gold. We'll sling some oil contracts for fun. So I got this account here, just Take Profit Trader, eval. It's underwater a little bit. Got an inside bar here on, let's go to MCL. I might try to take the inside bar, we'll see. They've been working pretty well. The little scalps. Digital nukes. Thank you, Trader University. Yeah, I was just lucky, you know. It was actually not even a level I was looking at. I just wanted to get off stream. Welcome back. Thought it wasn't a kidney stone. No kidney stones this time, knock on wood. Man, that's way worse. No, all good. Just a routine checkup, you know. Everything came back perfect, so we're good, which is actually rare. This is like, usually when I go for those checkups, things don't come back perfect, so this is a good thing. What's up, Spaces in the house? Space is gonna crush those Take Profit Trader accounts and get daily payouts himself. Hey, Dawood, good to see you, man. Long time no see. Anyone know how to move my on Trade-of-8? You mean like this, the DOM, to move this over? What do I do for my flip DL? It's just MNQ flip. It's just one tick. So I just get a little bracket, one tick like this. You see what it looks like? I'll show you. That's what it looks like. And I have the finger on the trigger just in case, like, it doesn't trigger. Sometimes if the spread is wide, it won't trigger, but I'll just keep the finger right here on the exit all. And just in and out. Support will tell you that you gotta trade longer, like you've been in a trade a long time, but it's not true. I've done it hundreds of times. MCL was paying today, Coach Fred. Yeah, Coach Fred and I were talking about that. I don't know if you saw my message. I saw you message. I don't remember whose chat you were in, but I saw you were playing around with CL. I was too when I was at the gym. I was actually trading it off with just the DOM, and just playing the volatility because it was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was just watching the ticker, right? I was watching the ticker tape, and I'm like, it looks like it's pushing up. And I'd push the buy, make like $300. It dropped down. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna hit the sell here. Yeah, I made like $250. It was just so volatile. Hey, Willie in the house. Need a DGen account, like you say? Yeah. So I keep a DGen account, Dynamite, like Take Profit Trader Pro, where there's no consistency. But, you know, with Apex, you know, there's consistency on those accounts. So I just trade them. You know, I don't really need to have big winning profitable days. You know, if I make anywhere between break even to like $400, I'm done. And very rarely do you ever see me make like $500-600 on my Apex accounts. Watching CL here for a break of this first inside bar. I might try it on this eval just because. All right, we broke to the downside here. Wow, that happens quick. All right, I'm gonna go in here. 3 micros, stops at the high. Gonna look for a little something like that. Yeah, risking $129. That's manageable. Maybe we'll look for these single prints down here. I actually haven't really watched single prints on CL. But we do have some down in here, 86.79. So let's see if this first inside bar prints. This is something I'm not that, you know, experienced with. So I'm just gonna trade it small here. Maybe we get a nice little move. Miss K in the house. What's up, Miss K? Willie. Who else we got in here? Hey, his Royal Trades. What is up? What's up? Imagine how good you would feel if you already hit the like button. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. Let the YouTube algorithms know that we are live. We are almost to 7,000 subs. Lewis White with a sub. Lewis White 77. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. All right, we are short CL. Let's take a look at Nasdaq here real quick. Nasdaq pumping off that first inside bar. Maybe I should have took that one too. That's all right. We are short. Nasdaq pumps. Maybe CL will drop. We have broken the first 5-minute ORB on Nasdaq now. That's a nice 20 points off that. Or not quite 20 points, but 17, 18 points off that inside bar. Nice little move there. So let's go. Hopefully we don't get a big bull flag here off this inside bar on CL. And it pushes higher, but those wicks are amazing. Yeah. Lewis White. Guys, I feel so dehydrated. So I've had to fast for 2 days in a row. And so I apologize. I keep pounding the old water. Got the electrolytes in there today, though. Sparta in the house. Corey 2S, what's going on? Lost Penny, I think we're going to test the highs one more time. Probably, yeah. It kind of feels like it. Nice inside. Oh, I missed this Sports Dawn. Yeah, thanks, guys. Just let me know in the chat. That's the problem, is I try to trade as many things as I can for stream, looking for, you know, good setups, but for entertainment, sometimes I missed it. But yeah, that was a nice scalp. Usually the first inside bar during Globex, I look for 10 points. That's what I had back tested a long time ago. It's been over a year since I back tested that, but that's what I used to look for, about 10 points. I'm interested to see how this bar closes right here. Big Harami. I might look for a quick scalp. Hopefully it doesn't go without me. What I'm going to do is target the opposite side of this ORB. Even though it's not going to be... Hopefully it stops right around here. And then we get triggered in. Still short CL as well. Apex dashboard hasn't updated yet. Yeah, so I saw that the Apex dashboard, though, they've made some pretty nice improvements on it. Guys, the Apex sale ends tonight, 85% off. I'm not sure if they'll expand the sale or not, but use code PINE if I appreciate it. Got CPI tomorrow, so trade some accounts. Can't really degen them like used to could. Oh man, it's gonna go without me. It's gonna go without me. All right, I'm gonna go on a negative R&R trade here, I think. And look to short it down into that low. Possibly, let's see, 20 points to high. That's not too bad. Kind of waiting to see how this bar closes. I'd like to take a break at 85, but that is a horrible R&R. I don't mind taking negative R&R trades. I have pretty good luck with them, but that is just horrible. All right, I'm shorting. Stops at the high. I'm gonna add into this trade too. It's the micros. Let's see if we can take out the low. This first 5-minute ORB. It just feels. It feels like the ORB just doesn't want to run tonight. I don't know. That's just me. I could be completely wrong, but this is more of an I think play. Big rejection after we swept that high. Push back down in. That's weird. Nasdaq actually printed an outside bar. The NQ actually printed an outside bar. MNQ didn't. So when I chart on anything, I chart on the mini. CL's pushing down here. So short Nasdaq, short CL. Another inside bar on CL. Looking for a bigger move. There we go. There's a little flusher there with CL. Looking for these zero prints down in here. But maybe I should look at CL zero prints. CL J6, right? So we got some down here, 8703 actually. So let me switch back to that MCO. $87.03. That's where the group of zero prints are. You can see one right here sitting there. But let's see if we can get those filled. Still short Nasdaq as well. We'll keep an eye on Nasdaq. You see it right here up on the old P&L that we're underwater on the Nasdaq. This trade's up $60 and we're only up $15 unrealized right now. So hey, cool, what's up? Ryan Wiggins in the house. Dumb money short from 996. Good luck. Apex accounts. I can't get my blown accounts off Ninja dashboard. Apex accounts off Ninja dashboard. Have you gone into Apex dashboard and then just got rid of the accounts? Just like cancel, make sure they're all canceled off. Besides that, I'm not really sure. Wow, getting a little bounce here on CL. But nice scalps there. so far. I'm looking for a little more. I'm looking for a little, I don't know, just kind of thinking that we might fill these zero prints on CL. It's nothing I've had too much experience with, but we'll see if it works. I don't know why it wouldn't. 237 people watching. I appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. I appreciate everyone stopping in every morning too, and I'm on My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow's going to be a good day to watch my stream, because after my stream, we have the Matt from My Funded Futures, the CEO, is going to be coming on and doing a Q&A, I believe. So you might as well watch my stream into his segment, right? So I started with a live account, blew it up a few times, had switched prop firms. I found myself pushing hard to pass and ended up blowing them up. Turd. What's your question? Oh, I'm thinking I'm going back to live to take the rules off me. Here's my opinion on it. Honestly, I think it's easier to get payouts with. I think it's easier to get a payout than it is to trade a live account. That's just my opinion. That's why I do it. The rules, like if you can just play by the rules, you know, a lot of them are good things, right? Daily loss limits, things like that. That's things that you shouldn't be doing in your live account, you know. I'm also one of those people that kind of believe, like, see, I wish I did the same thing as you, Turd. Boy, I did the same thing as you. I ended up putting my money into a live account when I first started, and then I lost a crap ton of money, just a shit ton of money. So what I wish I would have done, and I didn't really have the options like we do now. I mean, back then it was a little bit more of a difficult situation, where when I paid for an eval, it was almost $500 for one eval, right? So it was like $450 something for a top step eval, and I could put $600, $700, right, into a Trade-Evade account and then be able to trade it. So I would just do that, but then I just kept losing and I ended up losing so much. And then I wanted to trade more leverage, so what I would do is I would put in more money, and then I ended up losing it. That was when I very first started trading. So yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you can play the prop game, like, because I think with some prop accounts, like with a pro that's over the buffer, that it feels very much to me like a live account. But most of the other prop accounts, they don't really feel like a live account so much. But with like a Take Profit Trader Pro account, I always feel like, man, because with a Take Profit Trader Pro account, once you're over the buffer, any money you make or lose on that account is money that you're literally taking off from your payout. So it's like live money, you know. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But he teach his own. I mean, people. Here we go. There's that little flag break here, Nasdaq. Let's see if we can get that pushed down. This is a good one. This is a nice setup right here. This is. Matter of fact, I just noticed that I'm trading my pro account. So this is my pro account, funded account. So let's go. See if we can get a good win out of it. Let's get a good start to the day. But yeah, I mean, so anyways, what I was saying, like, and I say this not to like talk crap and not be the affiliate, like, but if you can't get a payout, if you're blowing prop accounts and funded accounts, you're probably going to keep blowing your live account, because that's just the way it goes. I know for a fact I am not disciplined enough to trade a live account. I can't keep a funded account for more than 3 months. There's no way I can keep a live account for more than 3 months. I just know I can't. I've had funded accounts up to $20,000, but still end up losing the account. Bang. Nice take profit there. Took out that ORB low. Some nice little scalp there. CL's not working. So yeah, guys, I didn't realize I was trading my pro, which I usually like to leave that alone. But yeah, I'm actually on my pro account right now and not my eval, which I intended, because I was going back and showing that stuff and I forgot to switch it over. That's awesome. But yeah, that's another thing too, is like, I think Keegan says I want a prop swing account. Like if you're a swing trader and you like to take swings overnight, obviously a live account is for that. Let's see. What is zero prints? You know, it's a good question, Tommy C. Zero prints right down here, like you can see these gaps in price. So all these gaps right here got filled, or all these prices got filled as the market opened up, and it left these little price gaps. So you can see it skipped over them. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking for these to come down and fill these. And so we have a setup short. And so like that's going to be my target. I like to target those areas. So we're getting a nice, took a nice flag break scalp here. And hopefully it doesn't keep going without me. Maybe we get a pull back up, and I don't know, maybe I should have left a runner on, because I really have that bias down in here that we can get that push down. Dominican trader with a tip. Let's go. $1.99. Thank you so much. My psychology is way better trading these firms like it's monopoly money. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The psychology is better treating it like monopoly money, but that's a double-edged sword, you know. That can get us in trouble. And I know exactly what you mean, because, you know, I say the same thing. Like, what am I really risking on this account? Well, I'm not risking, well, what I'm going to take on this trade. I'm actually risking, you know, what I paid for the account, which is $130. And that's the thing. Where a live account can be a zero-sum game. You know, it's, you lose $100, you lose $100. You lose 1,000, it's $1,000, not 1,000 like you see on the screen. Like if I move my stop on CL way up to here, you know, I'm still risking $130 that I paid for this account. I'm gonna get out of the CL trade. So you could have got a nice scalp out of it. I was trying to get down in those zero prints. We really didn't get it. Up $98 on the old pro account. Let's look for another trade here. Nasdaq looking like it wants to get pushed down. I do have that bias down there where we have, if you look at an hourly chart, we just broke the inside bar low. This is actually something I've been trying to do. I'm actually might try this again. If we can retest, get pushed back up to 84, I might actually hop in short based off the hourly candle with the micros, and then placing a stop at the high, which is 25,040, 50. It would be the high of this inside bar. This is something that I've been doing a lot. I actually might do this now and just scale in. So I kind of forgot about it. I'm going to scale into this. Stop's going to go way up here, and I'm going to look for a big swing down into here. And if we get pushed back up into this 80s, I'm going to add another contract, but I'm not going to go more than 2. And let's see if we can get a big, huge swing. So what I've been looking for on the hourly chart is basically using these as a swing trade, intraday swing trade trigger. I should have been paying attention to this. I keep saying to myself, like, to watch this. Maybe what I should do is just keep an hourly chart like on the side, and then keep the 5-minute, and then watch for these inside bars. Because if you can trade small enough while trading these inside bars, so what you want to do is you want to place a stop on the opposite side, right? So in order to do that, you have to trade small. In this case, you know, that's 50, 60 points. That's actually not too bad. But then just taking a break, placing a stop up above, and then look at this like drop from that inside bar. Same right here. Look at this pop at noontime, right? So you're risking. I never thought I'd be trading off an hourly, but I'm telling you right now, they've been paying another 60 points. You're risking 60 points. So you got to size accordingly. Same right here. This one's a bigger candle. That's 118 points. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's a very large candle, but you could have got a nice move off it. Even though there was really no 1-to-1 or anything like that, but nice 70-point drop off that low, almost 80 points. Same right here. Look at this hourly here. You know, 100-point candle, but then look at the rip off it. They don't always work. They're not going to work every time. You know, these didn't work at all. But man, like this one right here, if you go back to yesterday, this one right here, that one paid big time. If you took that and if you were holding over, you know, the swing in hindsight, you know, it dropped hundreds and hundreds of points. Stop goes above. Same with this one. Same with this one. This one, this one's not great. This one wasn't great. Kind of got in a little chop zone middle of the night that other night, but yeah, they've been working really well. So just something to watch for. And as you see, we're still getting that push down. So I'm low in the leg. I'm definitely low in the leg. We could definitely push back up into here, but I'm managing a stop of 25,040 and risking 140 bucks. So it's definitely a different way of trading. Definitely a different way of trading, but man, it is very unstressful. It's not very stressful compared to like scalping. Scalping with large size can be stressful. That's why I have so many gray hairs. Let's go. John Walk in the house. What's up, John Walk? Astro. You can swing overnight. Yeah, depending on where you're at, Astro. That's for sure. It's not intraday. Yep. I will say I switched to strategy inside outside. Harami's on the 5 and 10 minutes. Oh, nice, Dean. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, it's just something like I said, guys, I got nothing to sell you guys. I'm not trying to. If you guys want to use my code to help support the channel, I'm cool with it. If you guys want to just hang out and watch for free, I'm cool with that too. Just don't use the prop house codes, because that's guaranteed failure rate. So I've heard. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I mean, I just appreciated everything. So if you guys like, you know, the strategies that I trade, then that's like the value I want to bring. You know, that's, you know, teaching the strategies, teaching the things that I try to do on a daily basis, teach the things that I go through on a daily basis. I show you when I go on tilt. I show you when I have big winning days. When I show all of it. There's really no surprises. I could care less what people think about my trading. I do this trading for me. That's why I got into trading, is so you don't have a boss, really, you know. So it's so I appreciate it, and I get a kick out of it when people trade my own strategies better than I do. So a lot of people like in my chat will come in and be like, yeah, I took the inside bars and I've gotten, you know, I've been getting payouts left and right, and here I am struggling, haven't got a payout in 2 weeks, you know. Oh, Dominican Trader, I didn't even read your question. Uncapped payouts on Beelnox yet, 4th payout. I'm really not sure how that works, but they will contact you usually for live if you... Wow, we're getting that. Look at that plummet. Now the question is, now here's something that I don't know, is how much do we actually look for, right? Do we go 2R? You know, do we go for a 2R? Off the inside bar break? Down here at 869. Thank you, Digital Nukes. Let's see. It's wild how people complain now. I came from an industry where everyone actually traded with real money. Those who lost, you never heard from them again because they're gone. Yeah, that's the thing. We have a lot of turnover. His royal trades, you'll see it happening a lot. You know, I have a lot of people that will be in this stream, and you know, they disappear, right? And you're like, I wonder where this person is. I wonder where that person is. Like, because I remember you guys' name. The people that lurk, I don't know who you guys are, but I appreciate all of you. There's only about 10% of people that watch the stream actually chat. That's kind of what I figure, around 10%. And so, but I remember the names, you know, a lot of the regulars especially, I remember you guys, and all of a sudden they'll disappear. You know, people disappear. I'm so prop for 25 years. Most of the prop structure is pretty heavily tilted against you, but a lot of separate accounts, fresh starts, and sneaky benefits. That's for a living. Yeah, I agree. It is. It is a nice benefit. Look at this trade here, guys. So essentially, I got out, but then I hopped back in with 1 micro. So essentially, I'm leaving the micro runner, right? So this is where we covered, and we hopped back in about 7 points lower, hoping that we push down into this gap, right? It's 100. I'm looking for 100 points lower from 852. Might be crazy, but I became profitable doing that, so now all my accounts are bought with code PINE. Let's go, Dean. Appreciate you. Anyone have any problems with Trade Debate this morning? City Vibes? Not this morning. Actually, Trade Debate seemed solid for me. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I had some issues. I think on stream last night I had some issue. Thanks for the talk. I listened to it twice. 33rd Void. Nice, man. Yeah, not financial advice or anything, but it's just, you know, I've seen it a little bit. I mean, I'm not super experienced, but every single day I'm getting a little more experienced. Especially, I see a lot of trading. I see you guys in the chat. I'm on My Funded Futures TV. I see that. I watch all the streamers. So I'm always watching the streamers and hanging out. So I see a lot of, I'm kind of obsessed with trading. I've been obsessed to these markets for a few years now. And I love it, right? I love it. I love figuring things out. You know, one of my favorite hobbies is sitting there when I have nothing to do with a laptop and just kind of going through TradingView, back testing certain ideas that I have. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. It's almost like searching for that gold, you know? It doesn't always play out, but searching for that gold, it's just fun. I don't even trade half of them. I have, on my phone, I have pictures and pictures of back tested ideas that are nice and profitable, and I don't trade, 99% of them I don't even trade. But I like looking for that stuff. And the market constantly changes, so I like looking to see what's hot, what's going on. Don't run your account up. Yeah, I would say Jack Boom, like running it up on any, for sure. Like, yeah, you don't really want to run up your prop accounts, guys. Just not financial advice. Teach his own. Like I said, do your own thing, but you don't really want to try to get a huge buffer going. Just take your payouts. Take your payouts, move on. If you want to run up account, take your payouts, put it in a live account, your own personal account, and run that up if you choose, Props are, meant to take those payouts. You don't want to, you want to try to build a little buffer usually, but take the payouts, keep trading small, keep building them up, and, eventually they might move you into a live account. But yeah, you don't really want to do what happened in the last month when you see these influencers running up these accounts to $100,000-$200,000 on Apex, thinking that they're just gonna get paid out. Full porting accounts. It's just not gonna happen. You know, it's just, you just knew it wasn't gonna happen. But Sean MC, what's up? What's the indicator on TradeVate? Inside outside bars, LDT inside outside bars. So that's the one I use. That's the yellow and pink candles, and Ed of the Woods Harami. It's the other indicator. So if you just search in the community indicators down here and the explore community indicators, it should pop up. All right, we're on the pro account, guys, up 130 bucks. Not trading it as aggressive as I usually do, but this is the lot. This is the funded. Oh no, you just bought an Apex eval? Yeah, guys, you can't trade metals with Apex. Alex, you can't trade metals with Apex. Yeah, Apex banned metals maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Unfortunately. You trade the next best thing, CL. That's the next best thing. Good thing we got out of that trade. Holy cow, look at that rip. So zero prints, meh, not convinced with the CL. Not convinced, but little scalps off those inside bars worked pretty well. But man, we are ripping higher. Nasdaq pushing lower. Who else we got in the chat? What's up, chat? Dow was looking for 832.50. On the inside bars, I have two targets, 778 and 1 Oh, nice, Indian burn. 24,933 is your target too. Yeah, nice sweep of these lows. Definitely. This untested wick down here could be the next spot. Kind of wish I was in more than one. I'm a lurker, D-Bond. Well, we love the lurkers. Hey, what's up, Donna? Still trading? Yeah. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I hate it when I see people disappear. I know a lot of them. They come and go. There's always fresh faces in the chat. That's when you know. I've been one of them. You know, I've lost my ass trading before, you know. And I lost my ass once, and I went through and I deleted every single trading YouTube channel that there was on my feed. I got rid of them all. I was so angry. Who else has done that? I know there's more. I know it's not just me. I know some of you have done that too. Thank you, Spaces. Oh, I'm way behind in the chat. Let me get caught up. What's up, Michael Giannis? I blew 7 Apex accounts. Oh man. Massive tilt day. I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. Ryan Wiggins, I lurk a lot. I just don't have any accounts right now. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's okay to trade on a demo too. Practice on a demo if you have the discipline to do it, and not to trade it right. You know, to trade it right. I use the free version, Streamlabs, yeah. 92 likes, guys. Let's get the likes up to 200. Anyone look for a big drop too? I'm getting caught up in the chat, guys. Hey, Sleepy, what's up? Non-lurker, but was lurking. Yeah, I do that too. Sometimes I do that. I mean, I'm watching, you know, Myth or something. Or I'm watching My Funded Futures TV. Even Tradeify. Sometimes I'll watch them after My Funded Futures TV is done, of course. And I'm just lurking. You know, just getting my fix in, but most of the time I'm hanging out. I watch some streamers, some small streamers too, that, you know, don't have anyone in their chat. Sometimes I'll say what's up. I'll use your code after I blow some accounts tonight. I don't want you guys blowing your accounts. Trading is addictive for the analytical mind, for sure, Coach Fred. Best game, hardest, yeah, that is for sure. My favorite sport, golf. My favorite drinking game, poker. My favorite job, trading. I see a trend. Yeah. My favorite I haven't got into golf yet, though. I mean, I went and played golf a little bit this summer, but I'm just getting caught up here. Let's see. Yeah, don't treat them as a bank. That's a good way to put it, Sports Don. It's not a bank. It's not a place to hold the money. Yeah, take some money if you can, if you're able. Do I trade my model or been trading the same thing? I trade the same thing, yeah. I pretty much trade the same thing. I look for little things, like I've been really liking the 2 minutes chart for scalping outside bars. I actually did it on ES today. I did it on ES today. Let's see where it was. Rates. I'm thinking I think it was this trade right here, ES. I took a long off Apex, made like 200 something bucks, 250 bucks, and called it. So I actually took a long on ES, so off an outside bar. But pretty much I just know that they work pretty well. Just outside, inside bars, things like that. There's really no need for me to search much. I know a lot of different edges. I know a lot of different strategies, so I just the longer I trade, especially like I was saying to Fred earlier, and I was not really joking, was that, you know, I literally was trading off the Dom earlier at the gym on CL because I was just using the proper risk management. And if I got stopped out, that was perfectly fine. If I hit take profit, that was perfectly fine. And so I was doing that while I was at the gym trading off the Dom with CL because the volatility was up there where I felt like I could do it pretty well. So, but yeah, I mean, I pretty much just trade the same things. I will, like I was saying last night, is like if I have some momentum candles and we're really pushing or we're really dumping off, what I'll do is I'll just hop in on momentum on that push up and then just place a stop down below and then just trail the stop. So, and that just comes with feel, right? So when you have like the market open, pushing up, and it's really ripping higher, I'll just hit the buy button, start to trail the stop as it pushes up, and just look for scalps that way too. So I don't always look for the inside outside bars during the market open or when there's high volatility, when, you know, if we start getting a big push down or a big push up. But for the most part, yeah, I just trade that stuff. I think so. I put a tweet out today and I mean it. Like, this is my tweet, and like I really believe this. So I put, there's no universally right or wrong trading edge, only edges that fit the trader using them. A strategy that makes one trader millions can cause another trader to blow up. Your real edge isn't your setup, it's discipline, risk management, and consistency behind it. So that's what I wrote on Twitter. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, give me a follow at Pine Tree Trader. But yeah, I wrote that today when I was at the gym. I was just trying to think of something. I was, you know, this thought was running through my head because every single day I see all these things about strategies and this and that and that and this, and it's like, you know, you just got to use proper risk management, you know, and just find a strategy that fits your personality. So like someone asked, you know, do you scalp or do you swing trade? Well, for me, I've already want to be out of this trade. Like, me sitting through a trade like this is not my style. If I wasn't streaming right now, I probably would have already been out of this trade. But because I'm streaming and I'm preoccupied, I still like to trade. You know, we are getting an inside bar break to the upside here after we swept the low, and we are putting in a double bottom. So it's a little freaky. But right now, the inside bar still intact, right? So we're gonna go, it's gonna go through some ups and downs. As long as it doesn't come back and take me out at that 25,044, we're good. We're size small enough where we can take some drawdown if we have to. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, right? We're here just to lurk. Let's go, low gel. Routine wins. I think NT's down to 850s. So I think it's going down to 850s. I kind of do. Yeah, I do. I just don't know when. It could be CPI tomorrow, but by looking at these single prints down through here, this gap, look at all these marks I've made on the chart. Get rid of that. This gap down here, I think it either comes down here to the 830s where we kind of made a low there, and then bounces and rallies again, and then we hold this gap, which will be a very bullish sign, or it just starts to punch down and start to fill the gap down to 720s. You know, that's what I'm seeing. Will it happen? You know, I don't know. There's no guarantees, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going for. You know, 869s would be a good. That's a 2R on the inside 5-minute inside, the 1 hour inside bar. So let's try that. I can't watch any YouTuber or any trader when I'm trading lost penny. I agree. Yeah. If I'm trading, like actively trading, this is why it's very difficult to do the dual streams. So when you see people like more than one trader on screen, it's very difficult. I've done a few of them. You know, I've done with Terry, I've done it with Methodical Man, I've done it on My Fund Futures TV. And when you have more than one trader on the screen, it's very, very difficult because, you know, everyone's talking up their own analysis. Like, oh, you know, because, you know, if we're streaming, we got to talk up the market, you know. Like, I'm like, oh, it's at 25,059. If not, I'm just going to sit here, not say anything. That'd be a really boring stream. So, you know, I just call it, you know, we're just talking it up, right? It's like we don't really know what's going to happen. We just have ideas, and we just try to share the ideas. But when you have other streamer on with you at the same time, it's very difficult to take a trade, because I'm like, well, I want to take a short, and then the other trader's like, geez, I'm going to go long. I really think. You end up fading each other, and then it plays in your head. So, hey, let's go Indian Burnt. You've done that, Chris? Yeah, you've gotten rid of YouTubers. I know, me too. Trish, what's up? Thank you so much for the sub. I can't lurk. I typically have to say something. Yeah, I know. Sports on. Well, I like it when you guys are chatting. I like the lurkers too. No, you know, not trying to. Well, yeah, I mean, without a chat, you guys are part of the show. You know, it's part of the show. Thank you, Rufio. Green for me today. Let's go, Honest Take. $600. Hey, $600 payout. Let's go. Give it up for Honest Take. $600 payout. That's a good day. We'll take that all day, every day, right? $600. Hey, Kid Poker in the house. That's my issue, letting the losers run. Yeah. Me too. I mean, that's, you know, if you look at my statistics, my losing trades are generally, I hold on to those longer than my winning trades. You 10 points and get out type of person. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You take 10 points with a mini every single day. That's $200 a day within 2 weeks. Even if you take a few losses, let's just say within a month, you're probably going to get to a payout if your win rate's, you know, 60% or so, depending on where you place your stop loss. But new hour rollover, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Might get out of this trade though. We'll see. Like I said, I think I'm going to use my game plan. If we get a push back up in the 80s, I'm going to add more contracts and then place the stop accordingly up to 40. Right now, I'm risking, I think, 150 bucks or so. So, yeah, right around 140 bucks. So I'm willing to risk a couple $100 on this trade. This is something new I've been trying out on the inside bars. But yeah, we have the new hour here in just a few minutes. It's not the Tokyo Open anymore. It was last week, but not anymore. In short, should pass 2 accounts if my trade hits. If not, no biggie. Yeah, routine wins. That's the best feeling, right? It's when you get those accounts right there. Sherry in the house. What's up, Sherry? I wonder about what you were... what you were talking when you're on air and the other traders talking about levels and their system might not agree. Let's say they are ICT or not. Yeah. I mean, but I've been listening to so many ICT traders that I'm familiar with all the stuff. And then, you know, I'll say gaps, things like that. And, you know, liquidity sweeps, you know, things like that. So I use the lingo sometimes just from watching so many people. Where do you see myself in 5 years? Someplace warm in the wintertime, I'll tell you that. That's a big one. That's on my priority list. All right, we're going to get that new hour here. Getting that pump here off that inside bar. I'm going to flatten this trade here. See if we get the pump back up to the VWAP, and then I'm going to look for another short. So we are to break even here. Maybe getting a little bit better price. Thinking 82s. I'm gonna go 2 micros. Let me put a bracket on. So if we can get up there, this actually might make a nice scalp long off this outside bar here. But it is the new hour outside bar. It's interesting. Let's take a look at gold here. Ooh, gold is just nasty chop action. Silver as well. CLs are not really moving either. Had a nice push up through. Nice little bull flag break. Very, very technical. You see it right here. Nice bull flag. Beautiful. I might try to long Nasdaq into scalp it. Scalp it up to the VWAP. Although the hourly is still bearish. Yeah, gold. I wish gold was moving. I wish gold would move here. Silver's not doing much for the hourly. CL's good to degen, but I'm gonna look for a little scalp long here. Nasdaq. This could be a big bear flag. stop at that candle's low. So nice outside bar here. Hit an inside bar, nice outside bar. See if we can get a little push up. For the stream. Let's see. Who else we got here? Teachable in the house. What's up? Where do you... Oh, I already answered that. Are you doing Apex? Yeah, I am. These are my Apex accounts. Not trading them right this second, but yeah, these are my Apex. So 14 funded. Oops. Oh man, I messed that all up. But yeah, these are my funded Apex accounts. That was what I did on it today. I'm almost to another payout. Almost. Oh, got rid of my chart. Oh, I'm all screwed up now. Oh. Screwed everything up. We're back. Look for a little scalp. Might work, might not. All right, I gotta skin up. Getting warm. Oh, I got my gauze here. My gauze for my blood work today. All right. Who else we got to chat? How we guys doing tonight? Markets got the nice short here. Looking for a little scalp back up, and then probably gonna look for another short. That's the game plan, but just trying to. There we go. Come on. Let's break above 74. Test the VWAP. I missed the Tokyo Open being open right now. I missed that. That kind of sucks for my stream. I like good volatility. I like it when the market's a little bit crazy. You know, ES is trying to push up a little bit. I'm not looking for much. Just 10 points. Did I have a kidney stone, Jonathan? No. No, thankfully not. When I heard everyone talking about gas, I didn't see any gaps. Always confused me until I learned about ICT people. Yeah, exactly, Keegan. So gaps to me are open, right? There's like literally an open gap. So now we say, oh, there's an open gap. When, you know, these generally, like these gaps in price, I called single prints. So yeah, I feel you. I had no idea what I thought the same thing. I mean, people would say gaps. I'm like, where are the gaps? Like, what gaps? I remember when I first started trading, it took me forever to figure out what it meant when someone said going short. So they say, I'm going short. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what this means. And I'm trying to like read, day trading for dummies, the book, literally trying to figure this stuff out. $7 p.m. Asia Open. Yeah, exactly. King. James in the house. Oh, I should say Jamie. Jamie in the house. What is up, man? I'm just gonna short DJ Nation. Sparta in the house. What's going on? I'm getting caught up in the chat. Cool. You short too, Lewis White. Good luck, guys. Good luck on your shorts. Missed the short on CL. I know. All right, maybe we don't quite get 10 points here, but nice little scalp so far. Where's the VWAP here on 82? So nice little move here off that outside bar. Trailing my stop now. Stops at break even. Stops at break even. Let's see if we can hit TP. Basically just looking for the VWAP maybe. We did leave a bit of a gap. So come on, get up there. Keep pushing. Just a little more. These lower markets are killer sometimes. A killer. My thoughts on My Funny Futures, the best prop firm out there. What do you think, Tim Korth? They employ me now. No, I think they're great. I actually always traded with them. So I'm working on a few evals right now. I haven't had much luck with them. I've gotten a handful of payouts with them in the past, but man, I've been struggling a bit. But yeah, no, they're great. I mean, really, really fast payouts, and yeah, they've always been right on point. I've never had any issues with them. So I think, you know, there's like they're in the top 5 prop firms, period. There is going to be some changes coming out though, Tim. There's going to be some changes coming out tomorrow, I believe. You have to stay tuned for My Funny Futures TV. Matt, the CEO, is going to be on there after my segment, so bang, boom. So there's a nice little TP there. Now, do we flip-flop short? This is right where I wanted to go short. Yeah, Matt, the CEO. He's going to be on there. And there's going to be some changes. Let me see. Let me pull him up. Matt, Matt Leach. So great time to watch my stream tomorrow morning and then see what he has to say. I don't know. I don't know anything, so. All right, nice little take profit trade. Nice little take profit trader. Nice little take profit there. 10 points, a little more than 10 points off the little outside bar long. So here's how I categorize my setups, my models, right? Inside, right? You have inside bars, you have haramis, you have outside bars. Anytime I see an outside bar, it tends to be a lot more powerful, especially depending on how it gets set up. So it's a very powerful candle. It's just, you know, you have to take account for the size of it. But it's a trap, right? It's like a trap candle. You know, you take and you sweep a low of the previous candle on a 5-minute chart, and then it pushes up, and it literally just trapped a bunch of shorts, a bunch of people trying to go short on a momentum break, right? So that's what it likes to do. So a lot of times what you'll see is an inside bar and then followed by an outside bar. That is a green light to me. Like that is like, let's see if I can see one here. Yeah, you can see one right here. So you guys have an inside bar, right? You would have tried to go short. It swept right back up, so it left you completely underwater. Put it in an outside bar, so now you go long off the outside bar. Stop goes below, and you can see it really tested your patience on this one. This was not an easy one, but then just ripped. You know, it just ripped off that. That is one of my flip the switch. I love to take the, you know, stop myself out and then flip the switch. So whether you're long or short, I love doing that. Let's see what we can do now. We got we're pushing break. Guess what? Guess where we're going? Maybe up to that 25,000. Let's take a look at the hourly here. I'm liking this right here. I'm kind of liking the short based off the hourly candle. I'm gonna hop back in my short, and let's just see if we hold. So I'm hopping back in, 2 micros. Stop's gonna go to 840. So 840. I mean 25. What am I looking at? Hold on. 25,040. Sorry. And I'm gonna look for a big swing down into here. Now we could take some heat, but I'm only looking at $200 a drawdown right now to potentially make $400 or more. Like maybe drag it down here and see if we can actually fill that gap. So I'm back on that eval, that take profit trader eval now. I'm up a little bit on the pro, but putting it on this eval and letting it kind of work itself out, it's much easier. Because if I have to hold this, like you guys say, for overnight, I'm perfectly fine with it. It might not even get down here until CPI tomorrow morning. Design in the house. What's up, Design? Yeah, where you been? Hanging out with other streamers? Copy traded you, bro. Thanks, Dutch. Made $500. Nice. Yeah. But if you copy traded me next time, Dutch, and I lose my ass, you know, it's a double-edged sword. But if you like the setup, you know, you like the setup. But yeah, try not to copy trade me, guys. I lose a lot. I lose a lot. I only win just a little bit more than I lose usually, so. You want an account with them? I haven't seen any emails from them though. I had no idea how that works, Tim. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll see something. Check your spam too. Check your spam. But I have no clue how that works. Juma has arrived. What do I keep asking? 930, 107 likes. Guys, smash that like button. Thank you so much. Oil's getting kaboosh, Peter. Oh, wow. Oil got its rug pulled. No inside bars to trade it. Is gold moving yet? Gold and silver? No. Nasty price action on gold and silver. So like I was saying last night, props, it's okay for props to fire up the old gold and silver contracts. It's perfectly fine. What's going to be next? Right here. CL. So trade it while you can, right? Degen while you can. You know that's coming. You know they're going to limit those contracts on CL if the volatility keeps picking up. I hope not, but... Hey, thank you for the sub, Dev. Appreciate you. So yeah, so we're short Nasdaq based off the hourly chart. Again, we just took a little scalp long. But I want to see if this holds up here. 25,040. That's what we're going off from. And looking for a 2R. So we're going to look for 869 down in that zone somewhere. Let's do that. Somewhere like that, and then look for another runner if it wants to roll over. But right now it's pushing up higher. It's going right back into the middle of this. I would say this has got to be like a daily point of control, right? So I mean, just look at that. This is a daily chart right in the middle of this mess. Who really knows? It sucks trading in this. I thought for sure, like when we started breaking down and breaking, I thought for sure we were going to break out of that zone. Like this right here. This candle yesterday, I thought for sure we were going to break out of this. And, you know, which probably would have triggered some more downward action if it would have held. But nope, what did it do? It popped right back into that zone. So that's where we're at. CL trying to get a bounce here at 885.77. I can't believe how much CL is moving. Gas prices are went up over the weekend and they haven't come down. You know, it went up to $115 a barrel, $117 a barrel, whatever it was, and then the gas stations all raised the gas prices, but as soon as it dropped way back down to 85, it's like crickets. They ain't changing nothing. So yeah, I don't really know how that stuff works, but I just know the gas prices, and not that I really worry about it in the old Clambo, but Stevie J in the house. What's going on? Doing good tonight. Yeah, we're green so far. I had a nice green day. Just kind of trading a little experiment here on an outside bar, an inside bar, short off based off the hourly, but temporarily we're getting a little pump up. We just took long into the VWAP, so that's where we're at. Took a short, took it down, then we took it back up, and then now we're short again. We filled the gap on that 5-minute candle there, so let's see what it wants to do now. Got a big trend line here too. You could argue if you draw it way out, that's not so good, but Oil looks like it's forming a bottom of a cup. Let's take a look at oil. Guys, let me know if gold wants to move. I have a feeling it's not going to move until Tokyo Open. Then we might see some action on the old metals. Yeah, a little harami out here on oil, but man, we have some. We have a gap down here on CL. It's very similar to what Nasdaq looks like. Very bullish move this afternoon. I think this was during there was like a White House press conference. I think it was during that. I was at the gym and I saw the White House press conference on the screen, and then I heard, like, I was watching some other streamers and I was hearing them talk about it. You get that short, Arton? Yeah, exactly. Hey Coop, what's up? Real Robot. Danny, thanks as always. Mototimo, let's go. Hey, have a good one. Off to play some TTRPG. Let's go. I'm Googling that. Tabletop role-playing games. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't know what TTRPG meant. I knew what RPG meant, but tabletop role-playing games. Dungeons and Dragons. Games like that. Interesting. That's cool. Some nerdy shit, but it's cool. No, it's all good. I used to play Magic the Gathering. Shorting oil design. Good luck. You still trading the inside? Oh, a little inside bar on oil. Let's try it. You try it? Let's try it. Let's try a little scalp with oil. Inside buy. Short Nasdaq, short oil. Short Dutch, good luck. Hey Glenn, what's up? Trella MNQ, nice. Doesn't look good, brain. Yeah. We'll try this little inside bar short on CL. See how it works. This one up here was a nice one. We missed it. We tried to short this one. It worked pretty good, but my take profit was just a little bit too strong. So let's see if this one works. If it does, it'll be practically 4 for 4 tonight. So yeah, inside bar's been working pretty well on CL during Globex. 30 contracts, Lavender, 85, 84. It's good to know. It's good to know. Maybe we'll push down in there and at least take that out. So some people are having fun, I take it, Lavender. Some people are having fun trading the oil. Some big contracts being floated around now. Looks like our Nasdaq short's looking pretty good so far. Back to MCL. Gonna look for a big swing on oil Nasdaq though. Gonna look for a big move. I might even leave it on even if I hop off stream. All right, come on CL. All right, we're looking like we're taking out that big order there, like Lavender said. All right, let's keep that move down. Let's push it. Yeah, bang. So nice CL short there. Quick one. Little scalp off that inside bar. Beautiful. And we're back to Nasdaq. Stop on Nasdaq 25,041. Wide stop. It's the high of the hourly candle if you guys are just tuning in. It's the high right here. It's hourly inside candle. Nice short there, Design. Did you take profit? Nice little scalp. You took it off? Yeah, nice. No, I think oil is great for little scalps. I like it. I like the pushes during the Globex session. I don't know. I haven't really been watching it too much in New York as far as inside outside bars, but I know during Globex when I'm streaming from 6 p.m. Eastern time to 8 p.m. Eastern time usually. I'm getting some nice moves off those inside bars. So, all right, we got an outside bar here on Nasdaq. I would love to see a break of 978. That'll look good for our short here. It would be below this VWAP. Kind of bounce its head off the trend line. And we are looking for 871. Looking for a 2R. Just see if it works off the hourly. You can see the hourly has been working very well off these inside bar breaks. But you got to be patient with it, right? It's not something that you can just put on and then you should just stare at. You probably should just put it on, put your stop bracket in, stop up, you know, and then just watch it every few minutes, every half hour, something like that. The nice thing about trading props, you know, when you have a bigger account like a 150K, is that you can trade multiple things as long as you're not hedging. So it's perfectly fine to go short CL and long Nasdaq, but you don't want to go long Nasdaq and then short ES, or even YM is iffy, you know. And you don't want to go like long gold and then short silver. They consider that hedging too. So it's nice to be able to put it on a intraday swing and then to be able to trade some of the other instruments, scalping, while you're waiting for a bigger move. Let's go, Nasdaq, let's go. 290 bucks, nice. I think I made 100 something on that, just with a few micros actually. When you don't let you hedge what CME recommends it, I know. Because you know what I did on stream the other not that long ago is, and I do this all the time, is, you know, I'll be in a Nasdaq long and then I'll short YM. To me, they're totally different. But you know, someone said to me, maybe you shouldn't do that on the props, you know, and I'm like, I said, I've been doing that since I started trading. So how you guys doing tonight? You guys green? You guys red? What is happening out there? Hey, Blackout News, what's going on? Tris, short, nice. Lay off the caffeine when the markets are this low. Brain damage. Well, coming from a name, brain damage, you know, you got to get those stimulants in, right? But yeah, I actually, I haven't drank any caffeine. I used to drink coffee all the time, but I haven't drank, like I had a cup of like real coffee besides decaf, and man, 15 years, probably going on 15 years, 10 years, minimum of 10 years. Yeah, I cut all that out. Cut all the caffeine out for the most part. You know, I get traces of caffeine, you know, probably when I eat chocolate, things like that. But as far as, you know, drinking coffee or any soda or anything like that, cut all of it out. It's a little bit tough for me to get up going in the morning. Nice trade here. We're looking for a big intraday swing here. Could we get it? Can we take out the lows? Is this the rollover? Could do the same. Yeah, I just had so many anxiety issues, you know. So I just cut it all out. And then when I was down, I told this story before, but when I was down in Florida once on vacation, I went to a smoothie shop, and I don't know if it was Smoothie King or one of those shops. And I'm not really familiar with those places because we don't have those up in Maine. We just have like little local smoothie places, you know. And they had something called Boost. So I got a smoothie, you know, green. I went and worked out, went to the gym, you know, went and got a green smoothie, and it had something called Boost in it. Well, apparently it's like, I don't know if it's like a pre-workout or what it was, but it was like straight caffeine, like right into the vein, I swear. And man, that was a rough afternoon. I was jacked up. I was jacked. I remember going into I was in Florida, so I was renting a place, and I went into another room, a spare room, there was no AC in there, and I just did burpees for like an hour straight, just to try to like get the energy out, you know, calm myself down. It was so bad. It was horrible. Such a horrible feeling. And then after, I was like completely exhausted. But that's because I was pretty much clean off from caffeine, you know. Oh yeah, a sleepy mocha. I know people can they make a pot of coffee and they just drink it all day, you know. They drink it right up until bedtime. It doesn't affect them. My ear itches. I love it. We have more daylight now. I know. It's awesome. So awesome. I can still see daylight. Barely, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Winter is not gone. Up in the north, it can snow into May. You know, many times it snowed in May. You usually don't get a lot. It doesn't last a long time, but all right, let's take a look at gold and silver here. I'm in a swing trade on Nasdaq. Not really doing much. It is working in our favor. But, oh, here's another inside bar. Do we take it? I'm a little late to the party now. Do we go to the well one more time? That'll be 5 in a row tonight. If we go, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the time to get in. I'm gonna all right, I'm in a little long here. CL. Looking to look for a quick scalp because I got in a little late. See if we can get up to 886.30. Trail my stop if it starts to go. Let's look at something like this. See if we can test that open. What I'm going to do is trail my stop. If it goes in my favor. Still short Nasdaq as well. Come on. Come on, CL. Get up there. Got another top of the hour here in about 20 more minutes. Looking a little bear flaggish, to be honest with you. A little bear flaggish. Had another one. Stop at the low. That candle. Risk $100. Get up there. Gotta start these morning live streams. Yeah, I'm on my funded futures, Lil Joe, in the mornings. Oh, really? Brain damage up in the Alberta Rockies, and this is the lightest, tamest winter I've ever seen. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it was pretty brutal in the Northeast, but it comes. I don't know. Past few winters, it's been pretty mild, where the rivers and the lakes barely freeze over, and that's so rare. So people put their ice fishing shacks out and the smelting shacks on the river, and they hadn't been able to put them out on the river. The smelting shacks. A lot of businesses have those smelting businesses, and yeah, they must have been hurting, but this year it was frozen. Everything was frozen. All right, still short Nasdaq. We are long CL, actually. I mean, not 3 micros CL. Couldn't even ski do this year? Yeah, no ski doing. No snow machines. Yeah, people were snowmobiling everywhere. I haven't done that in a few years. I got rid of my snowmobiles. I used to have a Polaris XCR 600. The old wedge chassis. Years ago. I think I was like 17, 18 years old when I had that thing. That thing was fun. Got in some trouble on that thing. Ended up blowing it up. Ended up blowing it up on the lake. Blew up the engine. Well, Nasdaq's looking good. CL trade's a little lame, but Nasdaq's still holding, looking a little heavy. So as of right now, we do have top of the hour here in a little over 15 minutes. Waiting for something to happen here on CL. Hey, Jamie, those sexy R's are some of the best sounding triples. It was cool. Yeah, it was a cool machine. I always wanted the 800, you know. It was, I think it was, I don't remember what year it was, but I mean, it looks so ancient now. Tell you what, I got smoked by a Ski-Doo though. I could run with, you know, most 600s. I could run pretty good because I had it reeded and clutched, and it would rip. But I got smoked by a Ski-Doo. I mean, a Ski-Doo 600. It looked just like this. It's exactly what it looked like. It was the triple, so I had the triple pipes, right? But yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I had hot pink skis. So I had hot pink skis that matched this pink here. So you could really see me coming across the lake. But yeah, it had that triple pipes. But man, I got smoked by that Ski-Doo. It was what they call that 600. It was like, they called it the screaming banana, something like that back in the day. Ski-Doo screaming banana. That thing smoked me. I think it was like an MXZ. I think that's what it was, like an MXZ 600. But yeah, it left me. It left me. I remember we were like, I'm on the start, and then all of a sudden it just reeled me in and just took me out. The older you get, the less power you need. I know. Yeah, I don't have any of the snowmobiles anymore. ZRTs, yeah. Yeah, old school, the wedge style sledge, right? The old school stuff was fun. All right, taking some. So wow, look at breaking that trend line now. Uh-oh. Stops it here, 25,041. Nasdaq breaking out of this trend. Look how it just breaks this trend line and just rips. Took the very similar trade last night. Same thing. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. It's free. I'll post it in the chat. Here it is. Here's the link. This is the old Discord link. And I want to remind everyone that Apex the sale ends tonight. So if you guys are picking up any Apex accounts, please use code PINE, 85% off. That sale ends tonight. It could get extended. I don't know. But as of right now, it's not. That's what the website says. So, and that's all I know. Tomorrow, I want to remind everyone that CPI is tomorrow morning. So let's take a look at the news here real quick. CPI tomorrow morning. and we have FOMC members speaking. So lots of volatility in the market right here, which is probably why we're going right back to 25,000, and we just rejected off 25,000 almost exactly by the tick. And so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting if we just kind of consolidate, stay around the VWAP tonight, or we actually get to move before CPI. So this is an eval, so I'm thinking I'm going to leave this on. If it takes my stop out, so be it. And we got stopped out on CL as well. So this inside bar, not so good. This inside bar, the next one is paying big time. So right now the inside bars are 5 for 6 for the Globex session. So that's a pretty good deal, right? 5 for 6. We like that. You could argue that it's really 4 for 5 maybe, because you probably wouldn't have taken this one. But yeah, worked pretty well tonight. I stopped out on that one, and nice little flag break, inside bar short, pushing down. Nasdaq looks like it wants to go higher. I might just close this out, wait for CPI tomorrow. So down $45 on this. I'm gonna, it's ripping. Up on the pro account, $100. Down a little bit on the eval. I don't know, I'm over it. This stuff, this news type markets can be a little tricky, so be careful. We got the still got the inside bar intact here, so I'm very curious on how this plays out. This high here at 40, but right now it is ripping. Any type of headline could come out and just send this market 200-300 points, so be careful all. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a few more minutes, but then I'm gonna call it. But yeah, Nasdaq just ripped my face off there. We caught the nice short earlier, and trying to short off. This is where you're gonna have to have patience. So I don't think this is something I want to do on stream, because this is something that I just need to put on and hold and walk away. For stream, I like to do my scalps and be in and out of these inside bars, outside bars, all that good stuff. Trying to hold something like that, it's, to me, I don't know, it's boring. So I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. But just something to be aware of. What's up, Bella? Why ain't you telling 9? Oh, you're up 9.6 thousand? Wow. Let's go. Yeah, but Lost Penny, I can't listen to anyone in the chat. I got people saying they're going short. I got people saying they're going long. So you know what I do? I don't listen to anyone. And plus, with Lost Penny, when you said that, we dropped probably 60 points. Or 50 points. So I just don't listen to anyone. You know. Because everyone's trading a different style. Everyone's trying to, like, their stops can be in a different place. They could have different sizes, you know, all that good stuff. But I appreciate everyone putting their input in the chat, but I just can't listen to every single person in there. What's up, Mitch? See, that's it. So, like his Royal Trade says, if you just paid for the Tories trendline course, $6,500, you would have clearly saw this trend line right here getting broken, and you guys would be rich. You'd been rich. That's funny. Only cost $6,500 to learn that right there. We are doing good. We are doing good. So like I said, guys, sale ends tonight. Please, on Apex, Buellanox, use code PINE. I think I'm done tonight. That's it for me. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Give you guys a few more minutes before you can go and watch some other streamers that go and fill up the Asia Open. So there's plenty to watch. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me though tonight. I thought the market was okay. Was trying something new with off the old hourly chart. It's still intact, but I'm just trying something new. You can see these hourly candles. Just take a look. Some beautiful breaks off them. Who's to say like this one's not going to still work? But we do have CPI tomorrow morning, so you never know. We have CPI. We also have a gap up here. We have a gap down here. So you see the open gaps. So we got one up here. We got one down here. So keep that in mind. And then also just a little food for thought. Look at this consolidation in this chop zone. This is a daily chart and we are stuck right at that 25,000 level. We keep trying to break above it and going back to it. We keep trying to break below it and going right back to it. So I mean, eventually it's going to break, but man, it's annoying. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for using code PINE. I will see you guys tomorrow morning on My Funded Futures TV at 10 a.m. So come hang out with me for 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes. So I try to bring some energy in that 30 minutes, as much energy as I can. And we sling some contracts if I see the setup. Last Friday, we took 99 points on YM. Today, I was up 80 points on Nasdaq, ended up getting out on break even. So I was up 80 points on a Nasdaq short on My Funded Futures stream. I just held it too long. Kind of the same thing as what I did tonight. But that's the thing, you know, when you're trading micros, sometimes you're not necessarily counting the points like you should. You're looking at that P&L and be like, well, I'm only up $140. Well, you're up, you know, 80, 50, 60, 70 points on Nasdaq. That's a pretty good day. And sometimes I end up holding it too long when you're trading smaller. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time for 30 minutes. Plus, Matt Leach, the CEO of My Funded Futures, has some announcements right after my stream. So I'm like the warm-up guy. So it should be a lot popping off. Should be popping off. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. And I appreciate all of you guys. So check out the Discord. Did I put the Discord in? Yeah. Here's the Discord link. If you guys want to talk to markets after, there's the Discord link. Come hang out. And what's up, Mo? And we'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for the outro, if I can find it. Peace.
Yeah.
Later.
Penetrate trader.
Use code
Charts
PINE.
lit. Wrist tight. Inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk defined, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund a dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah, we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah, we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.